Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your tarot reading. This tarot reading is for you whenever the title resonates with you. This is a timeless reading. So let's look into Sagittarius's energy, the recent past, the current energy, and the future. What is the energy for this reading? Got 3 cards. All right. We have defensive. Unseen resistance to unresolved issues. Explore with curiosity. All right, there's some sort of blockage here. Self-sabotage, procrastination, negative self-talk, and fear of failure undermine your success. I feel like what's blocking you, or what could be blocking a situation, has to do with self-sabotage, negative self-talk. Jumbled thoughts. The mind can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Again, negative self-talk with this jumbled thoughts. I feel like we're letting our negative self-talk impact our daily life. Let's see though here. What happened in the recent past from my Sagittariuses? Thank you all my Sagittarius subscribers, my new ones, my day ones. I feel like there was a lack of action. Taking a rest, taking a break. I feel like maybe we embrace this break period a little bit too much, to the point where we're missing opportunities in the recent past here. Let me see. 10 of Pentacles. In the recent past, I feel like you had an opportunity here to get everything that you wanted, but you were going to have to collaborate with other people. 3 of Pentacles. I can't tell yet if this is a career reading or if this has to do with love. It could just be a general reading for you, Sagittarius, because it looks like you had an opportunity that came in, but I'm almost getting the energy that you slept on it. And I feel like this opportunity was meant for you. It was going to give you the opportunity to get the stability that you wanted with this 10 of Pentacles if you were willing to put the work in. Okay, but you're showing up as the 4 of Swords. Tell me about the 4 of Swords in the recent past. Nine of Swords in reverse. Tower card in reverse. I'm getting fears, these negative self-talk. Okay, I feel like this is almost giving me the energy of chickening out because, or backpedaling out of an opportunity before you even know what could possibly happen. So say for instance, you could be telling yourself with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, like, this isn't going to work out. I'm going to end up giving so much to the situation and I'm not going to get anything back in return. Just having this negative self-talk. And I feel like instead of taking the opportunity and running with it and seeing what happens, I'm getting the energy here that we just kind of avoided the change altogether in order to get out of our head with this 9 of Swords in reverse, Tower card in reverse. This could have been an opportunity that was really going to change your day-to-day life. It could be changing a job, making a move, some sort of financial opportunity for future stability. But I feel like you may have talked yourself out of it and told yourself, well, what if it doesn't work out? What if I end up pouring into this and I don't get anything back in return? Tell me about the current situation. Tell me about the current situation. 9 of Cups. Okay. Okay. 6 of Wands. Looks like you coming up here, either in the near future or currently, you do look like you're in a really good energy. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. Okay. I do see you currently giving something. I feel like this opportunity, let me see, because I don't see the opportunity coming in, but I'm getting the sense, oh, okay, you decide to come out of isolation. So this is either the current energy right now, or this is coming up in the future, like the very near future. You're going to be deciding to come out of that isolation that you put yourself in and take a chance at this opportunity. I feel like you're getting a second chance at this opportunity, and it's leading to your wish fulfillment and success with this 9 of Cups and the 6 of Wands, Temperance card. You're getting a second chance at something that you freaked out about in the past, something you felt you weren't ready for emotionally in the past. I feel like this is leading towards your growth. This is actually really beautiful. I feel like you're getting a second chance. I don't even see the second chance coming in. I feel like you are making the decision to take action on something that you've been hiding from, is the energy that I'm getting. I feel like this is leading in a really positive direction for you. I see at one point you were insecure and gave up on it. It could have been in regards to imposter syndrome. I'm almost getting the energy here that you wondered how people would think about you if you were to pursue this thing. What is this thing? What is this thing? What card do I want to use? What is this opportunity? What is this thing? It has something to do with a group of people that you feel like you don't necessarily fit in with. Empress in reverse, Strength card in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse. Maybe you feel like an oddball, or you feel like you don't measure up with this group of people. 3 of Wands. I feel like it's an opportunity that you've been waiting on, and when it's presented to you, you feel like an imposter. Like you don't fit in with this group, like you don't fit in with this crowd. And so I feel like instead of embracing the opportunity finally coming in, your ship's finally coming in, I feel like in the recent past you kind of freaked out and decided, you know what, I'm just going to go hide in a corner and not really embrace this opportunity that I've been waiting for. Because you felt like, am I ready? Are these people going to accept me? I feel like you were almost even judging this group of people or this circle of people before you had an opportunity to get to know them or work with them. I'm getting the energy here that it brought up some insecurity in you. Feeling like you may not be on these people's level. They might talk crap about you. They might gossip about you. Okay. But I see coming up, let's look into the future. Before I do that, I want you to ask yourself or ask the cards here, a yes, no, or maybe question, and we will reveal the answer in a bit here. And I'm also going to get you an oracle. So ask yourself a yes, no, or maybe question, and we'll see what the cards say at the end. What's coming up in the future for my Sagittarius? What is coming up in the future? I see you putting the work in. Whoa, 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 whoa. I see you putting the work in, getting out of your head. I love that energy. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in reverse. I love that energy. World card, starting a new chapter. Hold on, I got one more. I see you putting the work in, getting out of your head, and starting a new chapter. But you got the Magician card in reverse. So again, I feel like that negative self-thought and self-talk is kind of haunting you. It's going to be haunting you. I see you putting the work in. You're starting to get out of your head. You're moving into this new chapter, this new phase in your life. But still, we feel a little bit like I don't have all of the tools that I need. Okay. I feel like this is possibly a career reading or some sort of like if you're trying to get into a new social circle or make new friends or something along those lines, networking. Yeah, for your money, I have professional growth and I have financial clarity. I'm also getting the energy with this financial clarity, and I was also getting it from your reading as well. There might be a need for you to do like some affirmations. You know, the affirmation videos on YouTube where you can fall asleep to them or you can listen to them for 15 minutes, whatever. And it's you know, just repeating affirmations like I do receive financial abundance. You know, if this is in regards to fitting in with the social circle, you say, you know, everyone does love me. I'm a great person. People would love to get to know me. You know, like those kind of things. Just to help reinforce some positive mental thoughts as opposed to these negative self-talk thoughts that you have going on. I'm also being drawn to this card at the top of the deck here. Ride the storm. Let chaos and turbulence cleanse your spirit. This is just a phase, you know? Like with any aspect or any major change in your life, say when you start a new job. When you first start a new job, you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I got so much to learn. Oh my goodness, I hope I, you know, can make friends with some new coworkers. I hope I like my boss. You know, you have a lot of things that bubble up when you're starting something new. Even like this with YouTube, it's like, oh my gosh, am I going to figure out how to get my lighting right? Am I going to figure out how to get my mic right? Am I even going to get subscribers? Will I get any views? You know, ride the storm. You have to be willing to ride the ebbs and flows of starting something new, okay? Everything becomes a memory. You know, nothing lasts forever. It's a phase, okay? What else do I have for you? Let's take a look at this here. And then we're going to answer your yes or no question. Turning your back, true colors. I feel like there's a need for you to turn your back on these negative self-talk and negative self-thoughts and embrace your true colors and let your true colors shine. You know, let this negative self-talk thing be a thing of the past and just show people who you really are. Okay? Let me see. What do these people think of my Sagittarius? Because I see you're kind of feeling a little imposter syndrome. You're kind of freaking out about what people will think about you. So let's see. I feel like people feel like you're starting to show who you truly are, but there's aspects of yourself that you shut them out of, that you hide. They feel like you're hiding yourself. But they're going to be noticing that you're getting out of your head a little bit as well. People do notice about you that you hide aspects of yourself, that you don't completely let them in. King of Swords in reverse. You give a really detached energy. I feel like these people want you to embrace your untapped potential. They feel like you're not tapping into your potential. And sometimes you give up before getting to the finish line. Okay. So I feel like these people see a lot of potential in you, but they also see that you're holding back, that sometimes you get stuck in this cycle of hiding yourself away or giving up right before the finish line. Okay. Not tapping into your true potential that they see in you. Okay. So your yes or no question, yes, no, or maybe. Let's take a look here. The frustration you feel is only at yourself. Even though I am anxious and afraid, I will be effing brave anyways. I love that for you. The frustration you feel is only at yourself. Okay. That's about clearing up these negative self thoughts. No one told you these negative things, you know, or if you fear that something's going to go bad in the future, it's like it hasn't happened yet. Just let life take its course, you know, do the best you can and hope for the best. And even though I'm anxious and afraid, I will be effing brave anyways. Show up. That's all you have to do. Show up and go with the flow. Ride the storm. If you decide later on that you don't like the environment or you don't like what you're spending your time doing, you can stop then, but at least you gave it a shot. All right, I'll see you in the comments, Sagittarius. Good luck.